Hello and welcome to this episode of Sentai Snob. Today we have a very interesting Sentai to review. Last year's Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger. And for those of you wondering, yes, I'll review both this year's Sentai seasons eventually, both Akiba Ranger and Go Buster. But we're not here to talk about those today. We are here to talk about Gokaiger. And joining me is Allie from Pennsylvania, who was in my Hanukkah special. Welcome, Allie.
Nice to be here.
All right. For those of you who didn't follow Gokaiger, Allie and I will give you the rundown of the plot. So, the basic plot is thus. All 199 past Sentai Senshi have fought in a great war against the Zangief. The battle was grim until the Sentai Senshi decided to turn everything around and give up their ultimate powers and defeat the Zangief. Now, a new group of young pirates has decided to reclaim every ultimate power for themselves. They include the bull-headed and brash Captain Marvelous, our team's red, Joe Gibaken, betrayer of the Zangief, and the team's blue, who lets his actions rather than his words speak for him, Luca, a tomboy, the team's yellow and kind of a hottie in my opinion, Don Dagoye, also known as Hakase or Doc, the ship's mechanic, and I'm de Famille, the Pink Ranger. Now, Allie, let's get your thoughts and opinions on the cast so far.
The cast was very good. Yui Koike played to a T. There's no question about it. And the whole thing, the cast was very good, especially since it was the first Sentai you watched.
It was, okay. So actually, you know,
yeah.
I really think that, this season, they did a good job. The cast, the mech could have used some work though, but that's just me. And the villains were a bit tacky, save for Bosco. If you noticed in the later Sentai seasons, there has always been a villain the Red Ranger must face alone. For Magi Ranger, it was Wolzard. For Bokanger, it was, I forget the guy's name. But in Geki Ranger, it was Rio, I think. And in Shinkenger, we had Juzo Fua, who, in my opinion, is pretty intense as a baddie goes. And this season, Bosco was no exception to the rule. What do you think, Allie, about Bosco and the Zangief?
Bosco was okay. Villain, yeah, he was very honest.
Yeah.
Kind of let me read it. Okay, maybe I'm too critical, but that's just me.
As I said, the mech could use some work, but I think the best thing about this season had to be the 6th Ranger, Guy Ikari. Now, it's never implied, but Guy is, you know, actually, Guy is a Super Sentai fanboy, and we'll discuss his character later on, but he comes in, he's in a coma at first, and he is given two ultimate powers, the Time Ranger and the Abba Ranger. No, wait, Time Ranger and Jew Ranger, excuse me. And as well as the powers of Gokai Silver. He defeats an army of Gormeen single-handedly and isn't welcome at first. He is actually sort of a pseudo-member, according to Captain Marvelous. And when he meets up with the others, you know, they're off gathering the ultimate powers, and he often points out who passed Sentai Senshi are by the way of angasms. He's kind of like an eclectic movie buff running into his favorite celebrities.
Yeah, really. He is, in a nutshell.
I mean, an example, like, let's just say in the finale, he actually runs into Goshi from Jew Ranger, and he's like, "You're Goshi from Jew Ranger!" Or, "You're Sosuke from Go Ranger, oh my god!" As with the mecha in this season, guys could use a little work. But what really annoys me is Gokai Silver, Gold Mode. We haven't seen a Gold Mode since O-Ranger. And that was just part of the costume.
Green, yeah. Right, yeah, it was.
Overall, Gokaiger is an okay season, and I will give it a 3.5 out of 4. So, folks, that's my review of Gokaiger. It could use a little work, but overall, it was fun. It was really fun. Now join us next time when we're back on track for Hikari Sentai Masked Man. Until then,